There you are. First things first, Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Jacob.
Jacob, any specific reason besides the shirt off, or?
I like dark hair, dark features generally.
Now, if you were gonna put a tattoo or tattoos on Taylor Lautner, where would you put them and what would they be?
Oh, all over. The merrier. Absolutely.
So, tattoos. What's the best tattoo that you have that in your estimation?
My favorite is my train. I absolutely love it. I grew up by trains in the Midwest, so it just reminds me of my childhood. And then I have a piece on my stomach that says fake. Well, just tell me if I have black eyeliner in my eyes. I'll show you, but you know.
Now, was that the first tattoo that you?
That was not the first. I have a piece here that was the first. 2 days after my 18th birthday. Yeah.
Now, everybody asks you the America's Sweetheart Sandra Bullock question.
Can you do another one?
How do you? Has there been something that you've wanted to say that you haven't been able to say yet? Like, a lot of people ask you the same questions. Is there like a question that you're like, why don't they just ask me this? Kind of.
I think people are starting to ask more questions about me in general and like what I'm doing after the scandal.
Right.
So that's a good thing, you know.
Now, was there ever talk of her when you were with Jesse, or just
never a topic of discussion ever?
Right.
No.
And the girls of the hottest scandals. There's been talk of a reality show. There's been a talk of a bunch of things.
We have a bunch of things in the works, and yes, we just got our reality show for sure. So I can't give too many details about it, but it will be starring us, and you should stay tuned.
Now, what other things should we know about you? Like, do you sing? Do you dance?
I was a dancer. I will be becoming a feature dancer in the future. I'll be having a tour going on.
Okay.
I also design clothes, and I'll be starting my fashion line. And I'm going to do some advocacy for animal rights and gay rights as well.
Is there a specific place on the tour that you really want to go to? Like, is there more fans?
I can't wait till next weekend in Chicago. I used to live there. I'm from the Midwest originally, so I absolutely love Chicago and can't wait.
What's been the best thing about this whole situation?
The best thing about this situation is that it's given open doors for me that I might not have had before, and given me an opportunity to do the other things in my life that I've been wanting to do. Travel, my line, and I'm meeting all kinds of great new people.
Now, will the tour take you overseas, or is it strictly?
I would love that, but as of right now, I don't believe there's any overseas international dates yet.
There's a lot of times where like concerts, like especially like an Ozfest or something like that, will have like their dancers and stuff like that. Would you do any dancing for like on stage, like for rock bands or anything like that?
I would love to do that. That would be awesome. I used to do performance art and dancing and theme shows, and now being a feature dancer, I will start doing those again. So doing something like that, I love music, so that would be awesome.
Now, if you were to trade places with one of these ladies, would you trade with them, or would you keep it as you had it?
I would keep it as it is. I'm perfectly okay right where I'm at.
Right. Now, what's been the most thing that's like affected you? Like where you're just like, this is just, not good.
I don't know, I guess it's like when you're out and about and like people are staring at you and you don't know if because I get stared at a lot anyways for my tattoos, but like not knowing if they're like staring at me because they're admiring me,
right?
Or if they're like,
right.
That's so and so.
Now, how does that affect the dating life?
The dating life. Oh well, I am not dating right now,
right.
So it hasn't really affected it. Whoever does decide to, get involved in my situation, definitely gonna have to be a strong individual.
Now, a lot of times, you know, celebrities date celebrities, and now that you're a celebrity, would you continue to date in the future celebrity, or would you want just kind of like the normal guy next door?
I'm kind of on both sides of the coin. Like, I am out and feature dancer. I'm out in the public eye now. But when I go home, I'm home. I'm, you know, so-called normal. I'm very domestic. I do very domestic things: cook, clean, sew. So I would like somebody that could be both.
Okay.
Maybe not so much in the spotlight all the time,
Right.
like Sandra was.
Right.
But you know, somebody that had something going on as well.
And a situation like that, like if you were dating someone of high celebrity, there would be chances of seeing Sandra. How would you deal with that?
You know, I don't know how I would react to that. I would be a woman though, and you know, if the situation arrives, then I would, you know, try to handle it with as much class as she handled the whole situation with.
Would you be the first to react to say, you know, I apologize, or is it like things happen?
I did actually go out of my way to apologize. I sent a letter out to her agency. I'm not sure if I would actually like walk up to her or not. I would probably get grabbed by her bodyguard, like, thrown out of wherever I was. But if the situation arose, I would speak with her. Absolutely.
But at the same time, you know, it's 50-50. Like I'm sure you're getting all this garbage thrown at you, but there was another person in this little game.
It is, and sometimes I think that people fail to realize that, and when I take it out all on us, it's me, but I'm only 50% responsible.
Right. And what have you done that's been normal? Like after everything broke, like do you go to the movie theater, or do you go like to the supermarket, or do you just hide for a little while, let it like?
I initially hid for a good few weeks. I went out of town. It was just, I mean, there was paparazzi at my door. The cops were being called. It was quite the media circus. Luckily, I live in Orange County, so I'm far enough away where I didn't get like a whole bombardment, I think. So that was lucky. But I've just been laying low. I took some time off from dancing, regrouping, figuring out my next step, and getting ready just to do it.
See what happens next.
Yes.
All right, awesome.